Yeah, this video is going to be a little different.
Hello again, this is future Morgan jumping in to say that this video will not be like what past Morgan thought it wouldn't be like either, because it's a year later and I'm still trying to make these videos, so I hope you look forward to my commentary.
Oof, I'm gonna have to sit to be in frame. Okay. Hi. So, this is not how I typically start off one of my videos because we're not starting at the very beginning, which I hear is a very good place to start. I hate myself. Okay. Hey. So, you probably have a few questions. Oh, this is Bella. I don't remember if I've ever introduced her.
I've now actually owned 4 dress forms, so introducing Bella isn't as relevant as it once was. Sorry.
On here before, but this is Bella, my first dress form. I have another dress form named Stella.
We don't talk about Stella, haha. Oh, I hope that doesn't get copyright.
She's a vintage girl. I'm getting off topic again. Let me tell you what happened. So I had some extra red fabric I had ordered, and I was just gonna make myself like a little slip, kind of like a little nightgown, kind of just, you know, easy, like chillin' kind of dress. But I kind of changed my mind. So it could just be left as this. I mean, it still needs some finishing details. Also, side note, can you look at the back of this? This is from a remnant bin. We love remnant bins at Joann's. Is it weird that I'm hugging my dress form? Social distance, my friends. So I love the back of this, and it was definitely just meant to be like a chill slip. And I thought, why would I make a YouTube video about that? That's awkward if I wear it and model it and put it on the internet. And I was like, oh, there's no need to show me cutting material or serging or pinning pieces of fabric together, because that's every single project that's sewing. Glad we got that clarified. No, but I really like the base of this, and I'm about to do a production of The Great Gatsby, so 1920s vibes may have not already been inspiring some things to happen in the design of this. What? This is not going to be just a simple anything. I have to be extra. I have to be extra. And turn it into something more, something fun. So I don't know if this will be like a full costume. Maybe I'll wear this opening night of The Great Gatsby.
I did not wear this to the opening night party because there actually was no opening night party due to COVID restrictions, but we were at least able to safely still do the show anyway, and only one person has ever seen me in this dress. If you know, you know.
So I have some ideas for what I want to do to this. I'm thinking of adding little open sleeves with some more of the lace open applique material. I want to take it in a little bit. I know 1920s has a little more of a, I think it's an A-line shape. I'm a musical theater major. I'm sorry, I didn't study fashion. But, you know, I should research and learn because that's good to do. And then again, I want to add the sleeves and I want to figure out something fun with the collar. So, let's see how this goes.
So I lost the audio to this clip where I'm quite sure I was narrating and explaining something, but I think it's me saying I'm trying to make a collar, it's too short, so I have to expand it. So here I am expanding it and re-ironing down the new panel that was added. I then went and pinned the collar around the entire dress. And then sewed the whole thing down. And then top stitched that whole thing down so it wouldn't be as flappy, which would all be pointless later. Just wait and you'll see. Next up was figuring out how I could get this a little more fitted to myself and be more of a shape of the dress that I would want it to be. So I threw in some pins here and there, lined everything up to make sure that it was equidistant and equal length from each other. Then just took some scissors, cut out that good old excess fabric, and would later go on and serge and reinforce the cut stitch seams. Checking everything as I went along, I realized you could see the seam and excess fabric where the pretty panel meets the regular satin, so I just went ahead and top stitched that down so it wouldn't be visible from the outside. Like I said before, I knew I wanted to add some fun sleeves with the extra applique fabric, and I really had no idea how to do this at first, and it took me a while to figure out how I wanted it all to lay. So after doing all of this kind of mapping out and lining up with the dress, I ended up scrapping all of that and just cutting out randomly and following the applique pattern itself. And then just pinned that along the armhole. Somehow it all magically lined up, and then I sewed that down to get some kind of fun sleeve. I really don't know how I did it, but it turned out kind of fancy and pretty use of the applique. At this point, I thought the dress was done, but then looking at it, I realized how much I did not like the collar at all. So I grabbed my handy dandy seam ripper and went around, started to remove the seam. But if you have ever sewn or tried to seam rip on mesh, you know how much of a freaking pain and how difficulty it is. And so you know what I realized the solution was? To just cut the whole thing off and, you know, lose a little bit of the applique, but save me hours upon hours of picking it off of the mesh and probably destroying the mesh. Finally, to get the fitted look that I wanted, I decided to add some kind of sash kind of tie. So I just made two, I don't know, tubes of fabric. I decided I would open up the back two seams, insert the tubes, sew it all back together so I could tie it around my waist, and I was really happy with how it turned out. So here it is, my kind of fancy, not so much a nightgown, but not an elegant event affair dress that I designed as I went along. I hope you like it and had fun watching this, because I had lots of fun making it. Thanks for checking out this video.